unanimously on Big Brother. With the sniper in the line of fire.
I know you wanted to battle it out with me, but I'm more of a checkmate kind of guy. So, Cody, hop on over the left.
He worried he was leaving Jess in a bad spot.
I feel really bad for her. Everything that she's had to go through in this game. At this point, all we can do is salvage her game.
So he decided to throw some people under the bus.
2 people came to me. Mark and Dominique. Said look you up.
Having some fun, Dominique interviewed the nominees.
There were organically forming teams.
Where Cody continued to stir the pot.
There was at least 1 or 2 people always involved.
1 or 2 people in the wish decision.
That's all I'm saying, Mark.
Mark was mad at the Marine.
For whatever reason, I think he'd be a man of his word and actually go out like a man.
But it was Dominique the Dominator who caught Paul's ire.
Dom referring to us as an organic group. Why would you even go down that line of questioning?
I have no idea what that was all about.
That was not okay.
And he was intent on making her a future target.
Look, Dominique, if you keep going down this path, you might just be on the opposite end of a hosting show. AKA the exit interview with Julie Chen.
With Christmas breaking her foot.
Oh my God!
Don't touch it, don't touch it. I know my body so well, something's seriously wrong.
She had to decide whether to stay in the house or leave the game.
I now have officially been told that I will need surgery. Knowing all of this, my decision is to continue to be the queen of perseverance and stay in the Big Brother house.
At the live eviction, 3 voted to take out Ramses.
I vote to evict Ramses.
Ramses.
Yet it wasn't enough to save the Marine from going AWOL.
By a vote of 7 to 3, Cody, you have been evicted from the Big Brother house.
But Julie teased a possible return to action.
You, Cameron, Jillian, and next week's evictee will get the chance to battle back your way into the game. You game? I see revenge in those eyes.
With the head of household back up for grabs, the houseguests began an intergalactic battle for power. Who will return to Earth the victor? And which space cadets will be targeted next? Find out right now on Big Brother.
Let's hear it from the audience.
Competition starts now.
Even though Cody is out of the house, it is still vitally important that me and my side of the house remain safe. So that means I need either me, Matt, Mark, Raven, or Dominique to win HOH to get Jessica out this week.
The only person in this entire game that I trust just walked out the door. So this HOH comp is purely up to me. I need to be the last space person standing. Otherwise, I'm going to go on the block this week.
My bra absorbed all of that water.
My ass plants feel like a bear trap. All that time getting pretty, girl. Good news is, I got the biggest target out of this game. This is my last week of safety, and I might be the next target. No matter who the next HOH is, I gotta pull some tricks out of my sleeves and create some new targets. Good thing for me, the Marine that I just shipped off left me with some ammunition.
I went to Mark. I said, I can backdoor Paul this week. So he knew about it. And when Dominique, thick as thieves, off to the side all the time.
So, according to Cody, Mark and Dominique knew about his plan to put me up. I gotta cause some chaos to look out for myself long term in this game.
People better start dropping! People better start flying, baby!
Don't even! I just survived the block. If I'm gonna win HOH, this is the week to do it. I need to pull out this win right now. In my house!
Oh boy. As soon as I'm up on that wall, I know this is not the competition for me. The incline of this wall is crazy. It feels like I'm parallel with the ground. My feet start to hurt, and my legs are like shaking because of the freezing water, so I'm screwed right now.
It's not gonna get any better. Nothing in this game gets better.
This has to be the most intense competition I've ever competed in this house. The water's freezing, I'm trembling, losing control, but all I know is that I need this HOH.
Josh is floating to space like a meatball.
I lose grip and I fall. First person down completely sucks. I thought it would last a little bit longer.
Hard?
That was hard.
Relax. Take a deep breath.
Oh my god. I'm really trying to figure out how to grip my hand, and it is not working, and I'm shaking, and my left side is giving out, and my right arm can't even grip it.
And now Mark has lost his face. Hey guys, it looks like there's some aliens!
Oh my god!
Why did I have to get hit?
It matches my shoes.
I've always wanted to be slime. Aliens are coming back.
Hey, is there one around my forehead? Look at my forehead. I might not have many allies in this house, but I do have a lot of try and a bull rider grip, and I do not quit. Is this stuff edible? Is this space goo?
What the happened with that vote? No, bro, I doubt it. You think so?
I'm asking Mark about the votes, but little does he know, I know all about it because I pretty much orchestrated it.
I need you to do me a favor. During the vote this week, I need you to vote to evict Ramses. And nobody's gonna suspect it's you.
Yeah.
And then you will see the show.
Does anyone else know you're asking me this?
No, that's the whole point. Trust me, if you do this, you will see the chaos unfold.
No problem. But you ain't gonna say no more.
I don't know, that's why I'm concerned. And we still don't know what's seeded. Think about that.
I am hanging on this wall for dear life, trembling, my body's screaming, my glutes and flutes are aching. Someone please help me. It's okay.
And Raven has fallen from the sky. It's really cold! I'm trying to figure out a different way to reposition my hands because this goo is all over the place. And there goes Ramses.
Nice, Ramses.
Good job, buddy. Nice try, pal. I can't believe I fell. I could have been on that wall for so much longer, but that goo messed me up. At this point, I'm just praying that either Jason or Alex pull through for this competition, because I cannot trust anyone else in this house.
The slime makes it about 10 times harder to hold on to.
Wow. My arm is cramping too much. Whoa!
Way to push, baby.
And Kevin has checked out of space. We got Jason, Dominique, Jessica, Elena, Alex, and Matt left up on the space wall. Looks like this comp might last a few light years.
Every time the water turns on, I go to my happy place. I know if Cody's out there watching, then he's definitely proud of me, and I'm just holding on to that thought.
Every time I think about anything endurance or running wise, what I do is I put like a family member dying at the finish line, and the only way to save them is if I get there first. I know.
My only goal is to stay on here at least longer than Jess. If Jess wins this competition, she would definitely probably do something that would target somebody in our group.
Looks like Matt has jumped out of space. Cowboy, you're the last man standing. Yeah!
Thanks, Cowboy! Jessica is a threat to our team. I cannot fall off this wall as long as Jessica is up here.
Oh no! My body is freezing up here. I'm losing feeling in my hands and my feet, but it just doesn't matter. I have to hold on to this wall, or I'm going to go home this week. Shoot! Really?
Pissed.
So I fall, and I'm really disappointed in myself. I feel like I let Cody down. I really wanted to get revenge, and it sucks.
Jessica's down, and I'm like, oh yeah, my team and I, we're safe for the rest of the week.
It looks like Jessica and Dominique have both left the orbit. We're down to Jason, Elena, and Alex. How much you love me?
How much do I love you? I love you a whole hell of a lot. How much do you love me?
I love you a whole hell of a lot.
I bet you do. Are you trying to make a deal with me, Jason?
I'm so tired. My legs are shaking. I'm freezing. I want to get off this thing. So let's make a deal.
Honestly, dude, I literally could stay here for the rest of the night. So,
You're gonna have to prove it.
alright, let's hang out.
Oh, man. My feet, my arms, my legs, everything is killing me. But I'm going to stay on this thing till my hands fall off, which might happen.
It's now down to Jason, Elena, and Alex.
Game, guys. Elena and Alex, good job.
Nice, Elena. Way to push it, girl.
Elena's kicking ass up there, so I hope she can hang on a little longer and win this HOH and keep the power on our side.
Ah! I can't feel my left foot. Right now, it's me, Alex, and Elena. I've got some pain in my hands and some pain in my feet. But I know Alex isn't gonna do anything to jeopardize either one of us. But I can't trust Elena, so I have to stay here on this wall. Hello!
What up?
Good job, Elena. Good job.
Good job, good job, good job. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh no, oh no. I feel like I've been up here all night, but I need to get it together. I need to get in game mode. I'm literally saying all these Hail Marys because I need to win this competition. And if I don't, I could be back on the block for a third time.
Keep going! Keep that prayers! Hail some Marys!
Oh, jeez. Oh! There's definitely water in my ear. And that little dribble of pee at the end. Always my favorite. Halfway.
Good job, guys. Good job.
You guys want to make a deal? Let's talk.
When you all fall off, I'll be HOH.
Oh my god. What a deal.
Ain't nobody on this wall going home.
Okay, we won't put any of us on the block. Agreed. Sure.
I feel pretty confident that if I drop now, then Elena will drop. Because I feel like the only reason Elena's up there is because I'm up there. I want Al to win anyway, so I might as well kick this chicken and just get it rolling.
Nathan?
Where?
I swear.
And Jason is off the wall. It is now down to Elena and Alex. You two girls battle it out.
So it's down to Alex and Elena. I really hope Elena pulls this off because that will absolutely ensure that me and everyone in my group is safe going forward this week.
Get on my target. I swear. I swear. I swear. Swear? Swear. I swear to God. Okay, I'll jump.
I can hang on a little bit longer, but I know that the whole house wants Jess out. And I could give Alex this HOH and let her take that shot if she guarantees me and a few people safety and not get blood on my hands.
Yes. Oh, let's talk. Sorry, bro. I'm talking after. I swear I will take my words down.
Congratulations, Alex! You are the new HOH! Don't hug me because you're dirty, but a high five.
I'm on HOH and I'm feeling great. I've cashed checks and broke necks. Literally, it hurt.
I'm gonna go down because I literally can't feel my legs. I'm so happy that Alex is HOH. I know I'll be safe this week, so let's put someone up from the other side and even out those numbers.
Alex was HOH, and I'm not that thrilled because I have no idea what she's going to do. But Elena made a deal up there, so hopefully my safety was involved.
Alex won HOH and whoop-de-doo for her. If Alex is smart, she'll realize that my only ally left this week, so putting me up is a moot point. Get somebody else out of this house and let's shake things up.
Come on, baby.
Good job, everybody.
Good job, guys.
Good job, I mean it. Good show, everybody.
What a performance.
I literally feel like this is the Hunger Games. I finally have the power, but I need to make sure that I don't step on toes and make sure I get people to stay loyal to me.
Yo, great job.
I'm super excited that Alex won HOH because over the past week, her and I have been trying to work together, super low-key.
We could be teammates, but play a totally different game.
I want to work with you.
Now Now that she's HOH, we can finally strengthen this bond and get to some serious work.
So the plan remains?
Yeah. Let's talk though.
Okay.
Listen, people betrayed us. If I stay in this game, I want revenge for everyone that stabbed Cody and I in the back. Alex needs to know that after everything that happened this past week, I would never come after you. I would never come after her.
Alex and I do not have to be best friends, but if we are going to move forward in this game, we need to unify all of the floaters to take out the other side of the house, or guess what? I might be this week, but she could be next.
If she wants to send me home, then I'll go home. But it's a dumb game move for her. And she's the type of person that wants to leave a mark on this game. And she's not leaving a mark on this game by evicting someone who has zero allies.
Exactly.
They're just going to use her as a puppet to do their dirty work. She's at the bottom of their totem pole. We all are.
Now that Cody's out of the house, Jessica is totally by herself, which would be a good ally for us because she's already capsized her ship over there. She's totally alone, and I'm believing her. Like, I'm thinking this is gonna work.
Who do you think we brought along?
I would love to see some of the alliances in this house broken up.
Matt, Dominique. That'd be the smartest move.
I want to go after Matt because I don't really have that close of a personal relationship with him, and he's part of a showmance. I want to go after Dominique because she's tied in with the showmances, and she's got a real good social game that keeps weaving all of them together.
If Alex wants to make a really good move for HOH, Matt's definitely one of them.
Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Nothing.
You alright, bro?
Coping.
Yeah. I'm gonna get on this deal. We're gonna figure it out. Damn it. That was not cowboy.
What deal did she make? She made a deal that she wouldn't put any of Elena's friends up?
I don't know.
Yeah, she did. What deal did you make? Are you alright with the deal you made?
Yeah. We can do this. We just have to play the game.
Okay. Who are you gonna put on?
I'm gonna put Jessica and someone else.
God, you can't. You can't. It's getting scary.
We've got Jessica here, and if you don't put her on the block, then she'll be a number for our side. So we can put somebody else on the block and really get them scrambling.
What's up, guys?
Hey, come in here.
It's your HOH, girl. Use it. Don't squander it.
I'm asking you, am I safe this week?
I mean, me and Elena made a deal. If she says you're safe, then you're safe.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry, bro. Like,
I could be in trouble.
she says you're safe, you're safe.
I'm a little worrisome because I was kind of hoping for a little comfort from Alex saying I was safe, but that's not what I got.
She's going after Jessica. That's what I thought.
Why did you tell me?
I don't know.
At this point, I feel like my future in this house rests in the deal that Elena made up there.
Putting up Jessica. That would not be smart.
Jessica has to be on the block. We can backdoor someone, that's fine. But she has to be on the block. Do you understand? I've watched you so enough.
I don't want you to put Jessica up.
We have to, dude.
You're the HOH.
That's right. I'm part of a collective. We have to be as loyal to that as we can. If we the house right now, you'll be by yourself. They will put us both on the block and they will send you home for being disloyal. I'm thinking ahead. We need to keep the calm in the house. What I can do is convince them that there is a rat. So we can start paying away at the group.
I understand. I don't like it.
I know you don't like it. It's the safest plan right now. We'll move into their collective, and then we'll annihilate them.
Oh, I wish I were the HOH Alex is HOH now, and I want to make sure that I've decided who her target is. I don't really care about Jessica, because she's all alone. Josh is crazy, and he seems to somehow just trust me more out of anybody else in this house. I know Alex isn't going to target Jason and Ramses, so that means the target this week has to come from my side of the house. Step 1, I gotta meet with the HOH and make sure that she knows that Mark and Dom are a little bit sketchy.
Okay, so check this out. Cody told me it was Mark and Dom who do have an alliance. Because
from day one, they've been hanging out.
Dominique and Mark are... This is perfect for you and I to keep this boiling.
I don't trust you 100%.
Step 2, tell Mark and Dominique exactly what Cody said about them and get them a little paranoid.
Hey Mark, come here. So I didn't want to say this while Cody was here because I didn't want anything weird to happen with the votes, but it turns out it would have happened anyway. The two people he mentioned to me were you and Dominique.
We live in the BB house, and paranoia grows by the second.
I don't believe it, or else I would not be having this conversation with either of you.
This stays in here.
This is my last week of safety from the pendant of protection, so I gotta make sure that I use this week to my advantage, create all sorts of pandemonium, so that in the next few weeks, when I am no longer safe, maybe nobody's really looking in my direction, and they're just eating each other alive.
But congrats. Thank you. You're welcome.
What do we want to do? During the HOH competition, Elena and I made a deal that I would keep her and her people safe. Right now we need to sit down and figure out who those people are.
This is your HOH, obviously. The only thing that I want to protect is Mark, Raven, Matt, Dominique, and Paul. I want to save.
That's a lot of people to protect. I need to find a way to make Elena feel comfortable putting up one of her own on the block.
What's up?
I told her I was going to protect her group, but the only concerns that I see are there are a couple of people that are red flags for me. Dominique and Mark right now.
Obviously, I'm not going to endorse that.
Mark can't go up. Obviously, this does not honor our agreement. Obviously, I'm not okay with Mark being on the block.
I'm never going to say, like, you have my blessing.
You're just looking for people to put up right now. You know what I mean? Jessica's most likely on the block. But alongside her, we need to have another person.
After talking with Alex, I'm pretty hopeful that Dominique and Mark are not going on the block this week.
I'm leaving. Y'all probably want to talk for a minute.
As long as Alex sticks to our deal, everything's gonna be great.
Okay, so here's your options. Dom and Mark are definitely up to something. 1,000%. This is your choice. You draw that line in the sand and take a serious shot, because there is definitely something up.
I'm thinking about long-term because we have, we all realistically, 8 of us can't make it to the finals, right? So we have to draw the line now before everyone's too strong and set in their ways. I think we should put Mark up.
Out of the two, I definitely think Mark is up to some shady. But he has a bunk finger, and he's not that good at competing.
Dominique obviously showed she's a good competitor today.
Dom is smart. Yes, I think she uses her show to reel out more info from people just for her personal gain.
I would rather target Dom first before Mark because honestly I think Dominique is more of a competitor and more of a threat in this game. Also, her little talk show gig, look bud, I'm onto you. You're doing this to get some more information for your own personal game. I'm smelling it and I don't like it.
Maybe Dominique.
I think Dom is the best move.
Okay, if she pulls herself down for whatever reason, it's Mark.
Young man.
Wow, thanks,
Smell that.
Kevin.
Smell that.
Smelling delicious, like
No.
clean
That's
clothes.
your bed sheet. Close that dryer, please.
Close the dryer or something?
Sure. It's a good idea, I think. Did you just kick the dryer closed?
Yes, Kevin.
What the hell are you trying to do? Break it? Why would you kick it closed? I mean, you're right there. Walk over and press it with your hand. Start changing these mannerisms of yours, young man.
What happened?
Did you just burp?
Kevin is honestly my dad inside of this Big Brother house. He yells at me.
Well, don't put your hand up in your mouth.
Excuse me.
Unbelievable, this kid.
I'm taking Ramses under my wing.
I don't know what I'm going to do.
I didn't sneeze, Kevin. I burped.
He needs a role model. Someone to show him about life.
Are you going to make the bed?
Teach him a thing or two.
You know the saying, don't drink the water?
Uh-huh.
Montezuma, he was a god of Mexico, and they would call it Montezuma's revenge for all the people coming there. He all over the place.
Kevin, what should I do?
Just put some balls in the pockets while he's not looking.
Kevin teaches me history. He teaches me street smarts. What happens if you get in a ball that's not yours?
The other guy shakes your hand, buys you a drink, or hits you with the pool stick.
Even self-defense.
This is the stick pot you hit the people with, so that pot hits him. What are you going to do with this? Poke him in the eye.
Listen, Ramsey looks up to me. He has no choice. He's 5'10", I'm 6'3".
Ramsey, I say before we leave, you smash those glasses. Take the counterfeit bills to a liquor store 10 minutes before the liquor store closes. When it's such a rush that they don't read the bills. They just take it and go.
I really like the kid. I'm having him come to my house for Thanksgiving. And Thanksgiving in the East is a big deal.
Here, handsome. Hold on, here.
Thank you.
You want
This
this
is
on the
much
too?
harder than I thought. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are going to be snug like a bug in a rug. Look, right here. Pinky promise.
We still have a long way to go. But I love the kid.
Act like a gentleman, you hear me? Okay. Get some sleep, Goofy.
Could use a little humor myself.
Jason, Jessica, please return to the den of temptation, and your vetoed curse will be lifted.
Last week was really tough on me, and I never want to see another Toad or lily pad ever again. I am done. I am free. Let freedom ring. I can stay in a chair. This is an emotional moment.
Raven, even in your relaxed pose, you're very, aware of your body, like you. Even your relaxed poses. Hang on. Yeah, right? No, you still learn,
To be honest, at first I was like, yo, I don't get this girl. Is she putting it on? Because your personality's so big.
Yeah, but no, it's because, I tell people because of what I've gone through, I literally have a second chance of life. I don't go through life existing. I go through life living the hell out of it. I have a disease called gastroparesis. Basically, my stomach is paralyzed. Does not digest food at all. So I have a stomach pacemaker. This is Thor. He allows me to eat food. There is no cure, unfortunately. But without it, I wouldn't be here. I call my pacemaker, my second heart. I used to hate my scars. But they're mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're my story.
They're your story, yeah.
I've had, 8 stomach surgeries.
Wow.
I was in the hospital for 6 months. I would stare at my hospital room thinking, is this going to be it? But that's why I'm so happy, because I'm just happy to be alive. I'm happy to be here and experience this, because I'm on my 3rd pacemaker. There's 15 settings. I'm on number 9, So I know when I get to 15, that's kind of like it. That's it. There is no option. There is no cure.
You're a strong girl. God bless you.
Oh, you're going to make me cry. Thank you.
No, but for real, you have a great spirit, so don't ever change that.
I mean, I have 2 hearts. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Hey guys! Christmas is back!
Emma's hoping for a blue cast.
Oh, they're gonna do a new one.
I've returned from surgery, and now I have to get my head back in the game. Who knew you would want to come back into a house that you are locked up with people that are trying to get rid of you left and right? So I actually had 10 broken bones.
Oh my god!
4 dislocated, and then he had to reconstruct the ligament. He said that it looked like a bomb went off of my foot. And one of the bones was so, like, up that they actually had to do a donor bone.
Oh! What the? You have somebody else's foot in your foot?
I have somebody else's bone in my bones.
I mean, I about can't hardly hold my tears back because you can see the devastation in her face. And I just feel sick to my stomach. It's just devastating.
That hurts me. I'm sorry.
What's long term? It'll be a minimum of 6 weeks in a cast, post-op, and possibly an additional 3 to 4 weeks depending on how fast I heal.
And you'll get full mobility back?
No. No? It'll take about a year to recover, and then, he said that arthritis will set in within 1 to 5 years, and then I'll have to have another surgery to fuse everything in order to fix the arthritis. Had aspirations to go and compete again, and this definitely takes it off the table. And so I'm not sure what my capability will be after this, but that just means that I have to focus my attention somewhere else. But it is what it is, and I have to be able to accept the gifts as they come, even if they are in banged up packages. Please guys, don't feel sorry for me. Just help me out occasionally, and let's rock these competitions.
Robo girls.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what the full extent of the deal was or whatever you're thinking. And that's why I came to talk to you, because I really like you and Jason. We really haven't gotten a chance to talk to anybody like you guys as people. After my last exchange with Alex, I'm a little worried and very confused about what she's going to do with nominations. So I want to clear the air with her and make sure she's not thinking about putting me up on the block this week. Is Jess still your target this week?
Yes, I promised you guys I would be looking at her.
If you keep me safe, you and Jake, because I know how close you and Jason are, so the least I can do is just keep the safety for both of you.
I spoke with Paul, and he thinks that Dominique is a bigger target, and we should go after her at this point. But I also don't know how I really feel about Mark. Eventually, I need to get rid of the showmances in order to take control of the house.
It's time for America's Vote. You can vote to tempt the house guest of your choice inside the Den of Temptation. Each temptation offers an advantage that could help them in the game. But remember, it also comes with a consequence that will affect one or more of their housemates. The third temptation is the halting hex. Who do you want to receive this week's temptation? Go to cbs.com/bbvote for all the details and to vote now. Remember, a house guest can only be tempted inside the Den of Temptation once, so choose wisely. For free online voting, go to cbs.com/bbvote. Maximum 10 online votes per day. Votes will be accepted until July 19, 2017 at 8:59 a.m. Pacific Time.
Then when I walked by, Ray just told me he liked me last night, but you never know what that means.
I need to talk to you.
Okay. Can I have 10 minutes with Dominique and you guys come right back up?
Before nominations, I want to talk to Alex to make sure that I am not on her radar.
So, I'm going to be honest with you. I've been sensing that something is not right. So I just figured I'd come and talk to you. If you have any concerns, you can ask me any questions you want.
Yeah, definitely. No, I can't say who the nominations are, but I can guarantee that we should be solid for sure.
Okay, got it. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been sensing some fishy stuff as it relates to attempting to get me out or Mark out.
Do you know anybody who is doing this?
There are some people or a person that is somewhat insecure as it relates to me and another person's friendship.
Even though she's not mentioning names, it's very obvious that she's trying to name Elena.
I'm being very transparent with you. I knew it was coming, and just based on some of the things that were being said, some of the conversations that were had, I figured something was fishy. You go with what the gut, the Holy Spirit is leading you to do. But I'm telling you, face to face, you have a level head, you'll be able to figure out the disconnects.
Okay, that's actually some good information.
Yeah.
Thank you. So I was already sketched out about Dominique, but now she's throwing people from her own side of the house under the bus? That's super not cool and a red flag for me.
Okay, cool, thank you.
You're welcome. Nomination ceremony. It is my responsibility as the head of household to nominate 2 house guests for eviction. In my nomination block are the keys of the house guest I have nominated for eviction. I will turn 2 keys to lock in my nominations, and their faces will appear on the memory wall. The first house guest I have nominated is the next house guest that I've nominated is I have nominated you, Jessica, and you, Dominique, for 2 different reasons. Jessica, I'm sorry, but we just haven't made a real connection. Dominique, after our one-on-one, you gave me a couple of things when we were talking that set up some red flags, and I wanted to make it very clear that I did not like some of those things. This nomination ceremony is adjourned.
Alex puts me on the block, and I don't believe that she was working alone. I feel betrayed, I feel lied to, and I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do to make sure that I secure my position in this house. Veto competition, what is up?
I'm not surprised that I'm on the block. I know that they've been gunning to get me out of the house. I was prepared for this, so now I just gotta win that power of veto and keep myself safe this week.
I do feel like Alex broke the deal we made. However, admittedly, I am pretty happy that Mark's not on the block. That's not guaranteed safety for the week, but I feel really good about us both being here at the end of live eviction.
Now that Paul and I are working secretly together, nobody's gonna see this coming. We're gonna flip the house and make sure everyone goes home but us.
Mission accomplished. Now that the plan is in motion, Dominique is on the block, I get to watch people start to blow up their own game. Hopefully I've planted enough seeds so that nobody's going after the vet in the house, but they can start going after each other.
Who will win the power of veto? And will it be used to save either Dominique or Jessica from eviction? Find out Wednesday at 8, 7 Central on Big Brother!